What do you think? One more day. We went from cold and crazy yesterday to a beautiful afternoon today with just blue skies and just already April-like weather. It's awesome outside. Hopefully you're able to get out and enjoy it. I was thinking about Hebrews 10:14, and I always forget this verse, but the 14 stuck in my brain with the number that had 14 in my head the longest time during my early teenage years. The number was 714. 714 was the number of home runs the great Babe Ruth hit, and he led for 33 years all of Major League Baseball with the home runs. And as a teenager, there was a young man coming up who was chasing after the heels of Babe Ruth, and I was all for it. I was a big fan of Hank Aaron, and 714 was the number that Hank Aaron had to hit to beat Babe Ruth's record. And Aaron did it. He got more than 714. He ended up with 755, and I always loved that about Hank Aaron and his ability to endure, persevere, go through difficulties. He was one of those kind of groundbreaking athletes who was an African-American guy who came through and set the world free of a preconceived idea of who can be an athlete and who can't be. And so 714 was that number in my head for a long time. But it's nothing at all compared to Hebrews 10:14. If you don't know Hebrews 10:14, you can scribble that down, go check it out yourself. And here's what it was: the greatest one ever. Not a baseball player, not a basketball player, not a hockey player, none of those things. The greatest one ever, the great Jesus, the great I Am, who left the heavenly realm, took on a little body, and ascended too high by taking on the sins of all men, said this thing about him in 10:14. Through one sacrifice, there's been perfected for all times those who are in Christ. And so you have been perfected for all time. There's no need to ask for forgiveness of sins. There's no need to beg and confess things that you screwed up. There's just one thing you need to do, and that's to say thank you for that Hebrews 10:14, that big 14, that big perfection that was given to you because of the mighty one, Jesus. And today, I'd encourage you to celebrate that, even more so than the teenage me celebrated those home runs by Hank Aaron. Just enjoy Jesus today and know he perfected you with that one sacrifice, and enjoy it today, just like this perfect day. See ya.